can you introduce yourselves?
This is Tanya,
Tanya?
and I'm Mykyta.
Mykyta. Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
wouldn't have butchered those, but you never know. Um, so first of all, tell us a little bit about where you're at and what you're doing. I think a lot of people have run across both your Instagram and your YouTube channel at this point, but it would be good just to tell us about like where you're at and what you're doing.
We in Ukraine, in Kiev, uh, running guitar shop, and
Yeah, that's okay.
yeah,
That could be it. Uh,
yes.
so how how big like what are guitars like there? You know, in America, guitars are like all things to all people. Everybody was almost issued one when they were in high school, if you were a young
Um,
person.
Here
Is
it's a different story. It's either some fancy guitars for rich people.
uh
It's obviously the high-end guitars or so-called high-end guitars right here, because here not everyone can afford the Fender or Gibson or something, or it's just street guitar.
so street guitar for like busking in the street, like singing songs with a hat out.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And so what what kind of clientele are you guys dealing with? Are you taking all kinds of guitars? Uh-oh, I think you muted.
Yep. Sorry. Uh, One more time, please.
So what kind of clientele do you have for guitars?
Um, Basically everyone who wants to repair.
Very cool. Um, how so both of you are repairing guitars?
I for a long time, and Tanya start in the last year, so I become teaching her, and she
Well,
start doing good.
I've watched the work. I mean, the on the YouTube, the attention to detail is amazing. So
Thank you.
yeah. Um, so how did you so did you get started doing YouTube to just as kind of a let's see how this goes? I mean, your videos are really well made. Like, how did you have any kind of background in making videos before?
Є в тебе якийсь бекграунд
Відео?
на рахунок відео, да?
Ні, немає.
No.
Це просто якісь відео з свого життя. Або такі.
Ні, в сенсі, чи ти робила щось, чи
Ну,
ні?
ні.
No, he has no background in editing, but she learning fast and good at it.
Yeah. No, the videos like the pacing and everything is really nice and like they look good. And they're
Thank you.
unlike a lot of guys that make videos like me personally, like I have to like if there's like 15 different wipes available, I'll have to use each one. Like I'm not very tasteful in how I make videos. So what what kind of what kind of projects are you working on now? Do you have anything that is really exciting you right now?
Please again, it's like
Oh, what kind of projects are you working on right now? Is there anything that's like super exciting?
над чим ти працюєш зараз, що тобі дуже подобається?
Заміна анкера.
She doing right now truss rod replacement on Gibson Thunderbird. Right now, it is in pieces, but she Right now, she's the person who do that kind of work in the shop, because I mostly do the manager work and CNC stuff. Also, we have a couple more people in other room, but they are noisy right now. And the most interesting part is happening right here. No, I
Okay.
mean, is in this place.
So you do CNC stuff, Mykyta?
Yep, I'm
Okay.
kind of amateur because I'm self-taught CNC guy, but I do parts of guitar, fretboards, bridges. The most difficult was to wrote the inlays for Ibanez Steve Vai 3 of Life on the existing fretboard, like on the neck.
Tanya, do you do any of the CNC stuff too, or?
Sadly, I don't feel much. Audio is terrible right now. Can you say it again, please?
Oh, I was just wondering if Tanya has interest in the CNC stuff, or if she's mostly interested in doing like the guitar repair stuff, or. Oh, is my audio?
No, she don't really like it, and
Oh, go ahead. Uh-oh. We frozen again?
hello,
Hello. We're back.
hello, we here?
Yep,
We
we're
back?
here. Yep.
So I tried to convince her to make CNC something, but to teach her, but she don't really like it, and why she has to do things that she is not interested.
Yeah.
She she good at things that she do actually, and I think it's better to improve things that she already can do.
Mhm. So can you ask her how exciting it is to take the fingerboard off a Gibson guitar to go after the truss rod? Is it nerve-wracking? Is it exciting? Is it?
Наскільки тобі, як сильно тобі подобається знімати на козі?
Ну, подобається. Ну, нормально, не знаю, він нормально знявся, все окей. Проблем не було, не?
He said it's exciting when it's go without issues.
Yeah.
Just not as pleasant as planned.
Бували варіанти погірше.
I just had I just took a fingerboard off a guitar a couple months ago, and I mean I've done a lot of them, and it's still a lot of anxiety to get one off well, like and I still, to this day I still got to like bring, like really focus. How can you ask did she use heat or what kind of heat, like heat blanket or heat lamp or?
Яке тепло ти використовуєш?
Для того, щоб зняти накладку на цей утюг.
Mostly right now she use just iron and with wet towel. Yes.
Cool. And is the fingerboard gonna... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, it just freezes. I'm just listening.
Oh, okay. Is the fingerboard gonna go back on, or are you gonna make a new fingerboard for it?
Sometimes we use the old ones, but sometimes the new state of the fretboard make it unable to work with again,
Yeah.
especially on Fender styles when there's like a thin piece of veneer and not an actual fretboard. But most cases we can put it back again. Like if you want, I can show the current state of that Gibson Thunderbird
Yeah.
fretboard.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Зараз.
Who's playing guitar here?
So here it is. And
Oh,
it's
cool. So it came off
not
at
really.
that looks like it's ready to go.
Yeah. One thing that there's some kind of mark or something underneath, and actually I first time see these things, and I don't think it's really good because there is no glue right here, and the area is kind of big.
That is odd. Is that some kind of like RFID thing? Like, is that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just I totally think that it's something manufacturer stuff
I wonder if that's
happening.
I wonder if that's for CITES. I wonder if that's so somebody can scan that and tell what it's
I didn't do any research about this because it's just odd and I whatever. But looks funny.
Can you ask her if she's gonna refret that when the fingerboard goes back on?
Будеш потім міняти лади там, чи подивишся, як воно піде?
Ну, вони виглядають гарно, але
Що-
подивимось на.
Да.
Напевно, да.
Це дуже ой. It depends of what we got when we put it back again. If it need to be releveled, I think the best way is just relevel the fretboard and put new frets. But right now it's really good looking.
Yeah.
I mean, just no.
Can you ask her what was wrong with the truss rod? Just for
Що там було з анкером?
З цим?
Да.
Ну, клей оцей, який.
З анкером.
З анкером. Ой, він не працював взагалі. Він ніяк не реагував. Я пам'ятаю.
It was just dead. But if we sorry, I forgot how to spell it in English.
it's okay.
The way it was wrote, it was nearly straight line, curved thing as it should be. And when you tighten the truss rod, it's doing nothing.
Okay.
And for bass, actually, this kind of bass with a relatively long neck.
I lost just the last little bit of it with the long neck.
When I stop.
It was just at the end when you said this kind of bass with a really long neck.
And for this kind of basses with that long neck that's out of the body, it is not a good thing. Just we tighten it and it's doing nothing, just and trying to do something in the detuning, but relief that was that so big that it was unplayable. Owner was want to leave the bass for him and actually don't want to buy a new one, so he just invest into repair.
Cool. Can you ask her if you're going to replace the truss rod or modify the one that is already there?
Можете мені там, да?
Кого?
Антих.
Да, звичайно. Вже міняємо.
We already in state of replacing.
Okay. And what was it about the other one that was, can you tell me about how you're changing the new truss rod to better, what was wrong with the old one and what you're doing to the new one to make it have more action?
We making we just new road path for the truss rod, for the
Uh-oh, we're hanging up again.
new truss rod.
Actually, I think we missed all of that. Is
So
it,
actually it's about the video, no? Video. So, we hear or
that's okay.
Зв'язок?
We're just we hung up for the whole thing.
Допоможе.
Допоможе, ні? So basically we just glue everything. We put wood inside and just to be able to route new cavity for truss rod with adequate curvature.
Yeah.
I hope you understand what I'm trying to say.
No, so you put it, so you filled the truss rod cavity and then you routed it to have a bow in it so that you can put a curved rod in it so that it will actually pull it straight when you put tension on it. And so it did not have any curve in it from the factory, like it was.
It looks like it was slightly curved, but I think that you see on those Fender blueprints, see the curves. It was like just with little angle, but it's some kind of fracture issue or just wood compressed with time because it was all mahogany or some kind of mahogany, and it's relatively soft.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so the truss rod was pulling into the neck just a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Tough on a base. So that's cool. That's a meaty job. That's a really good one. And Gibson, like, they had that problem. They had that problem for a number of years. So, if more people
Yep.
So what else you got? I noticed you were doing the full. Can you tell me a little bit? So I follow your Patreon, and can you tell me about the sunburst test swatches that you were doing?
Що ти можеш розказати про бюрст, який ти робила?
Ну, це було важко, бо я це робила вперше, і
It was hard because it was the first time she a lot of other.
тоді вийшло не дуже з першого разу, але наче все класно. Це також буде великий відос.
It also for one of video. Actually, it's my guitar. They bought about 3 or 4 years ago, and I just basically put it nothing with it. So the current state was really unpleasant, and Tanya was in hand rubbed sunburst. It turned out pretty.
Oh, we unfroze.
We here or no? Or no?
Yep, we're here. Is that guitar here? Oh,
Może перейдемо на той стіл, може там.
Та-да, що ти кажеш? Давай спробуємо прийти.
Давай.
Може, я свічку. Так. Ага. Сідай. Світло більше.
Hi.
hi. That seems better.
We changed the location a bit.
Yeah, that seems better.
Yeah.
So
Should I repeat or you?
we can repeat. That would be good because I only heard a little bit that it was in preparation to do something on your guitar, and that was
Yes.
all I heard.
Yes, this thing with the 100 burst was for new video. This is for my guitar that I bought a while ago, and it was her first time. It was not any easy things to do, so but it turned out pretty nice.
Did you use water or alcohol dyes to do that?
Water.
Water?
We don't use specific color pigments for these things. It's just aniline, water-based pigments for clothes, for fabric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think it might be look better if we use something special, but because there was some issues with the black color, because it's not really black, it's like greenish something, or we use a couple of different brands. Here we, yeah.
Is that a dog?
Yes.
Who's the dog? Oh my God, who's the dog?
It's a dog.
What's the dog's
Just
name?
wake up.
Oh
What?
my God. What's your dog's name?
Tilda.
Tilda?
Tilda.
Oh, that's great.
Like Tilda Swinton, like actress.
Yeah. No, that's great. I don't see the resemblance, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's no resemblance. It's just we.
Oh, she looks like a sweet girl.
Yes, she's.
Мгм.
Що там?
So do you have the guitar that you did the sunburst on? Can we take a look at it? By the way, the internet
Yes.
got a lot better.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I like your guitar rack. Oh, that looks great.
Ближче.
That looks great. Really nice work.
This is not a great base to start with this kind of finish or coloring, because actually it's not an it's laminated top.
Mhm.
And it
Oh.
was repaired in one part, and we kind of cheat in this place. You can see it when it's on, if you, or you can't.
Oh,
Yeah, this is patch. Someone do something before us here. It's an old famous Bavarian parlor. Not a really fancy one and not a really good one because it sounds not really great because of its bolted neck.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But it looks, it's functional now though, right? Like
It's totally functional.
no,
So
that's
yeah, basically
you,
it is.
Tanya, did you refret? Did you refret that guitar?
Замінило ли там?
Yes. О, да.
Yes.
Да.
Where did you
І поріжок.
And she made a buffalo horn nut.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
High gloss. Very cool. What is it like? Where is your fretware coming from? Is it difficult to source fretware, or is there an industry there that you can kind of get it from, or does StuMax ship there? Or
We use Jessica.
okay,
And we purchase them from states using forwarding companies because it's a bit of pricey to ship it directly to us right
Mhm.
now. There are a couple of coils hanging
Yeah.
right.
What's your
And
what's your most common size of fretware that you're going to use there? What's your favorite?
I know it's in metric. I don't remember it in inches. It's
Нікіта, тривога.
I think we go right now in shelter and proceed from there. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You want to talk about like plans for the future and like when everything settles down, what your dreams about guitar repair and stuff like that? Or you want to do this? You want to do this stuff long term?
Чи хочеш ти займатися взагалі гітарами на майбутнє?
То звичайно.
Basically,
Ну, виробництвом це не раз.
ну, взагалі гітарами, ремонтами.
Да, але
Ладно,
я б хотіла виробити, зробити.
Basically, I'm doing this for about уже 10 років, да? Майже. Я займаюся цим.
Да.
About 10 years I'm doing this professionally. Like it's my only job, and 3 years,
Мгм.
4 years I'm doing this in my shop, in my own shop.
Mhm.
And also Tanya started to do business with me last year, so we want to do it in a constant mode. But I think with time, just doing repairs, it's just a bit tiring, and maybe manufacturing or small manufacturing is it's that thing that would be interested, that would we be interested in.
Yeah.
Sorry for my English.
No. It's great. You're coming through. I'm understanding it. So small scale manufacturing at some point.
Yes.
Yeah. Electric, acoustic, both.
Electric. I know guy who make acoustic guitars in Ukraine, and this is not not hard. It's just impossible. Also, in
Можно вас попросить прекратить это дело?
Чого?
Просто так.
А, ні, ну чого?
вибачте секунду.
Я розумію.
Що?
Нічого не сказав. Все, далі, далі.
Просто так?
Да.
М?
Далі.
So yes, I don't think acoustic would be real just in some business scale. Like it would be rewardable. But electric guitars and also semi-hollow guitars, like the ones like Fender does, or Godin on some point did pretty well done models. It would be great.
So manufacturing electric guitars, are there manufacturers in Ukraine right now for electric guitars?
Yes, there are some small scale like individuals, and some maybe of here of Valiant guitars. I know them. It's old masters who, like, hard to explain. Like I know this guys, and
Oh, you know them?
Yep.
Okay. Are they like colleagues? Could you go over and borrow fretwire if you need to, or?
They are in other city, but I know some manager stuff from the company, and I know who actually made these guitars. So there are not so many luthiers in Ukraine who are actually capable of doing that scale of things.
Yeah. What kind of instruments are native to Ukraine, and what kind of, do you work on any of the native instruments?
Sometimes people bring us banduras. It's like a portable piano, and it's really huge. We do some shorts about this, and sometimes, but it's really hard to work with them because of they are huge. They are really huge instruments.
Cool. Awesome. So what is the plan after the war ends and stuff? Would you like to do have your own shop, or like a brick and mortar kind of shop?
Like who again?
Oh,
Maybe I don't know.
Do you have any plans to, after the war, do you have any plans to have like a shop, like a store where you can have customers in that isn't?
It's kind of like we got already right here, but maybe after war we want to make it in a larger scale.
Yeah. Cool.
So right now we have a really nice shop, but it's tiny. It's really tiny.
Can I open it up for questions from the people that are watching?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions for Mykyta or Tanya? Grace, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I'd like to just share that, Tanya, I've really enjoyed watching you work, but it's so nice to see you smile and hear your voice too.
І твої відоси, і подобається тепер дивитися на тебе.
Дякую, це дуже приємно.
Thank you so much.
What kind of hours do you guys keep at your shop? Is it like a regular 9 to 5er, or?
It's regular 12 to 19.
Yeah.
Yes.
And do you have some days that you shut down the shop, you don't have clients come through just so you can work?
Yes, Sundays we closed, and on Saturdays we work until the 4 p.m. So yes, we have weekdays sometimes.
Yeah.
Do we have any other questions? Miguel, looks like you're...
Yes, sir. I want to know what inspires you, like both of you, I don't know if you're friends, you're a couple, but I want to know what inspires you as a team and separate individuals to work what you do.
робити те, що ти робиш?
М, ну,
It's a very tough question
Тяжке запитання.
right now
I know it is.
because I think it would be easier to answer before the full-scale invasion, and right now sometimes it's hard actually, and it's hard to even but just to think what inspired me. I mean, like I'm waking up and going to my work, and I'm glad I have a work and we are
Right.
capable to do something, because there are many complications.
Yeah,
What-
right.
Like in basic right now our relatives like mine in Poland, and I didn't see my mother in more than 2 years, and Tanya parents right now live with us because we took them from eastern Ukraine, because
Okay.
right now their home city is occupied. So what moves us? It's just we want to make a better living right now.
Right. Have you
And
considered?
of course we love to do what we're capable to do. Like right now, what I'm doing and like what Tanya doing is everything what we can do, and we're trying to do the best of it.
Yeah. Like
You-
I know it's really hard for you. I don't know how would you feel, but even with all the hard things you're living, your work is exceedingly great. And I feel like you're putting every piece of yourself to do that work, and I feel like a little proud of that. It makes it
Thank you.
inspires me actually.
Yeah, I
So
think I find it very inspiring too.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's really glad to hear.
Maybe I guess I would like to maybe modify what Miguel was saying a little bit and ask you, like, in a perfect world, what kind of electric guitars would you would you like to build? And then I'd also like to ask Tanya, like, who does she watch anybody on YouTube or on Instagram to steal ideas from and to
Yes, we're
get
watching
inspired?
plenty of guys, and yeah, we watch plenty of guys and channels and plenty of people. And actually, personally, I do love really the company is called Retrograde Guitars.
Yeah.
I feel like if I want to do something like that, if I at some point capable to do something like this, like in visual and design mode, it would be great. I would
Mhm.
be satisfied totally.
Yeah.
It's really
His
great
stuff is
looking.
his stuff is really cool.
And on YouTube, we actually. Кого ти дивишся? Чи ти особо на кого не дивишся?
Я не дивлюсь зараз.
Right now, Tanya doesn't look anything because it's so much work right now.
Нічого не дивлюсь.
And right now, I was subscribed and still subscribe on oh my gosh, Woodford.
да.
Yes,
Тому Вудфордом.
Yeah.
and this guy I just remember because it's so much videos and great repair channel. That's something that touch the guitars, and many of just repairing guys obviously, yeah. And
Okay.
just
Well, if you think
hard to
about
remember
it,
actually, because there are so plenty of them,
yeah, there's a lot now.
so many.
Yeah, cool. Any other questions?
I have a question about YouTube.
Yes, sir.
You know, you guys have Tanya, you have such a great presence on YouTube, and it happened in a relatively short amount of time. You know, a lot of us have, you know, we all have Instagram and YouTube and stuff. What advice would you give to somebody starting a YouTube channel? I just started a YouTube channel and I don't even know what direction I want to go with it, but you've been so successful at it. And obviously a lot of that comes from the quality of your work, but also your videos are pretty awesome. So what advice would you give to somebody starting out to wanting to grow their YouTube audience?
5 seconds I translated. Чи ти можеш щось порадити на рахунок Ютубу? Тобто багато людей щось починають, але рост такий, як в тебе, він дуже ісключительний.
Я не знаю, чому він такий исключительний.
Я думаю, що це связано з естетикою определенною, тому що...
Да, це крупні плани, напевно, мені здається. І якість, типу, відео. Крупні плани.
So basically it's
Мені часто не вистачає, коли я роблю відео, таке мені часто не вистачає, типу, оцих детальних речей, коли я хочу туди зробити, але не можу, бо далеко.
So what Tanya do, that it's kind of aesthetic videos, but in a large scale, like you know, we admit that in YouTube we have two different auditories, like the one that looks only on short videos, and like the other one, completely different demographics, who actually look for long videos, and many of people actually write that it's glad that we are silent and we without music. So we turn it in some kind of aesthetic repair video, like channels kind of My Mechanics do, or guys who's similar to them, but in a guitar. And sometimes it's turned out really great. And also plenty of close-ups and macro. We don't do this often because we shot on an iPhone, so it's kind of some restriction for a video, but it's really great. So I think that we try to do not a tutorial, but some kind of aesthetic video.
Yeah,
it works.
Yeah,
like it definitely works.
Yeah,
because
it does.
Yeah.
I noticed you guys had soft boxes in the studio, near the bench. Like, your aesthetics are really nice. Do you have like lenses attached to your iPhone, or do you have any kind of like gear tips like that for getting good looks?
Couple of holders, and I forget how to translate, like stativ. Я не знаю, як це перекладається. So something that holds your camera or phone still. And light. Yes, light is a thing that you should use, definitely.
Yeah. Do you use the native iPhone video app, or do you have a different app?
No, Tanya use app that wider the functionality of the camera, like white balance and like everything that you actually need to use, because in native application you can't choose the white balance or fix it.
Are you using Filmic Pro or a different app?
For editing or for...
Oh, for shooting. Or do you know the app?
For shooting. Яка в тебе програма для того, щоб... One second. And for editing, ProMovie.
ProMovie?
Called ProMovie, yes.
So are you
It's
editing?
not free, but it's really cheap.
Is it So do you edit on the phone, or do you throw it to a
No,
laptop?
we editing on laptop on Adobe Pro Movie. Yeah,
Cool.
it's really great and easy program
Yeah.
to understand. I mean, to understand.
Cool. Any other questions? Mike Hanerhoff, do you have a question? I feel like putting people on the
No,
spot.
but this has been interesting, and it's amazing just like to just it's been really eye-opening to see like what your daily life quite like. It's amazing that anyone even cares about guitars. It's beautiful, and I'm really sitting here kind of humbled, like Jesus, like the stuff you're going through, like I can't imagine being at work and all of a sudden it's like, oh, got to go to a bomb shelter. Jesus Christ, like that is something else. And you guys are amazing for just doing what you do on a daily basis.
Thanks. Actually, you just when it's nearly 2 years of this kind of stand, you just used to do something, and just really hard was a couple of months after the full-scale invasion, because the months when we returned to the Kiev, we just like basically I am just wandering through shop like all alone, and it was really depressing. Despite the other things, so step by step, it's becoming to like new reality. You just have to live it like this, or you just, or you can. Or you
Okay.
can't just live at all.
Do you had you evacuated further west when things broke out and then came back, or?
Yes, we go to Western Ukraine to our relatives. We've been there for months and returns when Russians go from Kiev Oblast region.
Mhm. And is it going to be like if there's another evacuation again, is it going to be is it going to be okay to evacuate again, or you don't have to answer that. You know what? That seems like a
I
personal
don't
question.
know. Actually, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, it's how or what's the resilient, like you seem very resilient, like, and you're talking about like, the like you've got to do it, otherwise it's going to be, depressing. Are people around you having a similar, like, is there like a lot of resiliency around you with other people in your community, or is it like a case by case basis? Like,
It's really individual.
yeah.
Yeah, some people's like just give up.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's really hard. I mean, it really helps when you have some work and you working on something, not for not just for money or something, but when you're doing something and it payoffs in many things.
Yeah.
Like I don't wait, live and wait. Like when it's all done, I do this or I do that. I try to do something right now because
yeah, you don't wait for it. I get that. Is there anything you want to tell us? Like anything you want to tell the group, or anything you want to say before we wrap things up?
Actually, I don't even know because just today begin really early with another Aristoran, and I'm right now just a little bit confused.
Yeah.
So maybe I just want to wish a luck to you all, and was really glad to see you all today.
Oh my God.
And I'm glad to.
It is. I cannot thank you enough for spending the time with us, and I want to reiterate that what Miguel said and what everybody's thinking, which is it's unbelievably inspiring. It's for us, I'm going to complain a whole lot less moving forward in my life after hanging out with you guys today. And so is it possible to ship you guys stuff? Is there anything you guys need? Like, can we put together a box of supplies or anything and send it?
If you
send
want
it to you? Yeah, well, I'll do some digging around. Is there anything on your top of your list that if you could have that would make your jobs easier? Anything that you're having a hard
Yeah,
time
if
getting
you
at?
want to, yes, it would be great.
Okay. Well, I'll do some
You
digging
guys
around.
have you guys have a Patreon, right? So we can contribute
Oh,
to your
yeah.
Patreon. Yeah.
So everybody,
Yeah.
Yep.
in the introduction, I put all of Tanya's and Mykyta's links. And so if we missed any links when we put this up, go ahead. But yeah, their Patreon link is on there.
One thing about Tanya yesterday launched the website, but it is right now in a beta state, so it can be laid down for some time.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. So yeah. Well, once again, can everybody unmute and thank Tanya and Mykyta for taking time? And
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.
Take care.
And
Yeah,
I-
take care of yourself.
Fine.
Be safe as you can be.
It's really glad to see you all.
all right.
Good to see you.
Be
Back
safe,
in.
guys, and yeah. And feel free to this link is the 24-hour link. So if you ever want to pop in and say hi
Okay.
to people, this is always available to you. So feel free to pop in
Okay.
anytime you want.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Tilda.
Thank you all, guys.
Yeah, bye, Tilda.
Really good.